So, how many of y'all you've lost touch with your friends? It's probably the pandemic, right? Put a one in the chat if you've lost touch and you like, Neena, it's the pandemic. Like as soon as this pandemic panorama, as soon as it's over, we finna be out here in these streets. I'm waiting. All right, all right. Okay, I see some ones in the chat. I see some twos. Ooh, okay. All right. So, what if I told you that 49% of people actually have less than 3 close friends? Ooh. Did you feel that? I felt it and it hurt my feelings when I said it because you're thinking back on your life. You're like, nah, girl, I got friends. But who can you call? Like, who do you call? And I'm not telling you this because I want you to be depressed, go home, be like, they ain't get no friends, need to talk me at it. You don't got close friends for a reason. That means that everybody is not for you. And the reason why I'm telling you, because I want you to find your tribe. And by the end of this, you're going to know what I mean, okay? You're going to know exactly what I mean if you just listen. Just listen. Put your ears on, put your heart in order. You're going to be able to find your tribe and annihilate your dreams, okay? But this is it. Everybody ain't for you. What I mean by that is that there are people in your life that are going to come along and they are going to use your gifts and never pour into you. Those are the people I'm talking about when I say that people aren't for you. There are people that are here right now in your life. If you wasn't readily available to them, they would be not in contact with you. I'll give you a prime example. The pandemic is a convenient excuse for people that do not want to be in your life long term, but are using you to deal with the trauma of dealing with loneliness and isolation that the pandemic brought through. You ain't those people. You ain't trying to be with nobody that's gonna disappear as soon as the world opens back up again. That's not what you're here for. You're here for so much more. And some people don't know how to love you. Do you feel like you having these conversations on a regular basis? Like, no, I need you to, like, when I'm talking, I just need you to be quiet and let me talk and let me get through it because I'm struggling to even open up about what I'm telling you about. And I don't need or want you to tell me how to solve the problem because at the end of the day, I just need somebody that will let me be me, to cry, to get frustrated, to get mad. You ever felt like that? People can't love you because they're not equipped. There are people that are not equipped to love you the way that you deserve because they're not your tribe. They were never meant to see you. They were never meant to see you. You know, nobody saw me when I wanted to start a law firm. You know, they told me, you need more experience. I don't know about that. You know what? I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. And I'm here to tell you, it was hard. I didn't have very many people who told me I could. I didn't even have very many people I could call. I was going to brunches in Atlanta, meeting lawyers and doing free things just so I can get a leg up and connect with people that might be able to help me. But I didn't have any of that. I was walking with one or two lawyer friends in the family that gave me some advice, but I walked through life that first year with people telling me they wouldn't take a chance on me because I didn't have a high enough score in law school for my GPA. And I was in a journal and they couldn't see my value. I almost flunked out of law school. I got a terrible LSAT score and I definitely, absolutely failed the bar exam the first go round. I absolutely did. I didn't have anybody to like tell me it was gonna be okay. Woo, woo, woo. It's look, the only person who did that for me was my mama. Okay. She saw I was depressed and gave me like some jobs around the house and paid me for them that got me out my funk. Okay. That everybody isn't for you isn't something that I'm telling you because I want you to go back and delete everybody in your phone. I want you to realize what you're losing. When you lose a friend, it's not for you. Let me give you a good example. So y'all like group me? I like group me. Y'all are in like a group me type environment right now. You got 5,000 plus women invested in this conference and they came because they value safe spaces. And I don't know if you're going to see the value until after I tell you about GroupMe. So I like GroupMe because, y'all, GroupMe literally is a place for my young Black professionals. We just have a good time. We post memes, we talk about stuff, we party, we turn up, we connect, okay? But the big part of GroupMe is how you use it. So of course you got them GroupMe people. They always gotta be pushing people down for no reason, just because they want to be relevant. You ever been in one of those GroupMes? I have. It does not feel good at all. Well, I decided that I wasn't finna stand for it. So I stood up. I was like, nah, you're not finna do this to this girl. I don't even know her, but you shouldn't be doing that to her. And after that, me and that girl, we became the closest of friends ever. And somewhere along the round, us, kikiing it up, we was always joking in GroupMe together, always joining other GroupMes and connecting. We became close, okay, through GroupMe. Never met her in person, period. A friend of mine and I, we had a falling out. And I really wanted to repair it, y'all. I really wanted it to get better. And it didn't. It didn't get better. In fact, shoot, it got worse. It got worse after the falling out because they didn't like the decision I made. And I made the decision for me because my first year, and I was struggling financially. I didn't have what they needed me to have. And I decided to say no to something that I just frankly couldn't do. And that was the beginning of the end of whatever type of relationship that we had. And somewhere along the road, I decided I wasn't going to let it get to me. And I was going to go do the thing that I wanted to do because I got excited, I got invested in something. And I realized that I had made time in my schedule to take a break. So what I did was I flew halfway across the country, literally all the way to Arizona. I met this crazy kid, this lawyer, pre-law, whatever friend from a GroupMe, and just went and hung out with her and her family. And the moment I stepped across the threshold in her house, y'all, I felt more love from her than I felt from that friend that I had invested years of time with. I felt like things were unlocked for me. And in that same household, I had an opportunity to put my book, Dear Future Lawyer, in the hands of a former attorney general. And he was a proud recipient of it. And she got me into that room. And she didn't know me, and I didn't know her. And it was just a GroupMe connection. But the authenticity that was flourished by building a connection, a bond, it really had me thinking, you can do anything if you find your tribe. And what is it? Because I'm like, Neena, find my tribe. How am I supposed to do that? Like, I'm over here left and right, and I'm having to cut friends off because this one and that one. Look, I'm gonna tell you a secret. You want to know a hack, a real one? You can't find your tribe. Even though I'm using those words, you can't find the people outside of you. You can't find them. Okay, they find you. And they only find you in the moments when you're being really you. When I was standing up to that person in GroupMe, even though I'm anti-confrontational and I don't really like fighting, but I'm gonna fight for somebody I care about. That's when I found this friend. When I was out here, putting salt and pepper and lemon juice in my water, that's when I found these friends. When I was out here, looking a whole bum, acting a fool, but dancing out in a parking lot, making TikTok and tutorials and things like that, that's when I found these people. When I was doing something for me. And the thing is, I need you to get to a point where you don't feel like you have to wear makeup. You don't have to do your hair. I need you to get to a point where you're okay with them talking about you, looking busted and broke down. Look, I look busted and broke down, but these views, these things, this engagement online, they care about value. They could give a dang about how done up I am. Because the thing is, even though that's attractive, it will not keep you happy. It's so many people surrounded by people and go home miserable every night because the people in their life add no value. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you in relation with people who have shaky morals that are questionable, values that don't make no sense, and they're not generous out of their heart. They give you things and then they remind you later. Ooh, I'm talking to somebody today in the audience. that they gave it to you and you wouldn't have it if not for them. Them the people I'm asking you to cut out of your life, because they are a stain on you finding your tribe and annihilating your dreams. They are the reason why you can't get to where you're trying to go. The person who would remind you that they did something for you and you should do something for them because they did something for you is a person you no longer need. You can delete them right now. You have my permission. Delete them. Okay, I told you I won't tell you to delete everybody, but anybody who's done that to you, it's okay. Block, sender. You ain't even got to explain. You don't have to explain, because this is the thing. You know who those people are. You've been holding them around in your life. There are people who didn't believe in you and they haven't been believing in you for a while. They don't support you in any way. In any way. And I don't mean they gotta pay for your courses and not, all I'm talking about is people that you need emotional safety from and you can't rely on, but they come to you every time for it. If you can't go to the people that come to you for emotional safety and stability, it's time to let them go. If you cannot call somebody up who calls you constantly and vent without them interrupting you with their personal story, you need to let them go. Because the thing is, there are conversations and then there are relationships. You're building relationships. This ain't about being popular. I don't care that everybody likes me in the group me. You know what I care about? Doing something that's right. I don't care that everybody likes me in my friend group. I care about doing something that's right. And I'm going to hold my friends accountable. If I see you doing something that is questionable, I'm going to call you out. But you don't got those people in your life. And the hardest part of all of this is getting over the fact that you have to be the real you. You haven't been the real you in so long because someone once before, when you were young, told you it was weird. Be honest. You haven't been who you wanted to be because someone told you other people wouldn't accept you. Who are they? Who are they? Who told you that? I want you to think about, write it down. Write it down. Who told you that? Put it on a sticky note. And then after you write all the people who told you that, rip up the sticky note and throw it in the trash. Let them people go. It's okay that they told you that. What it's not okay is for you to believe that words that people spoke are true about you. They cannot tell you anything that you don't let them speak over you. They can't tell you, oh, you won't be able to start a firm or you need more experience if you don't let them speak it over you. You can't return it to sender, well, that's nice, but I think I'm going to try it anyways. You got to be able to tell people, nah, I'm going to do it anyways. Thank you for your opinion, though. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you for your opinion. Y'all have to get comfortable with that. You're so used to, and I seen it, okay? It's political campaign season right now. And I was out and somebody was handing me a campaign flyer and I didn't want it. I just kept looking at the person like, I didn't want it. Eventually, I took it. You know what I did as soon as they gave it to me? I threw it away. I don't want it. I don't want it. And what you can do, an easy adjustment, because some of us have trouble with boundaries. I know I do. I have had trouble with boundaries since I was young because I'm anti-confrontational. I don't want to have to explain myself. But that's the thing about boundaries. You don't have to explain your boundaries. They're yours. And somewhere along the way, we lost the ability to define a boundary and hold to it without explaining. We felt like we owed the world an explanation as to why we put that boundary in place. You put boundaries in place to protect yourself, not to prevent people from coming in, but to protect yourself. And if you cannot establish boundaries with the people who say they care about you, they ain't the one. So this is how I'm gonna tell you, this is how you can eliminate the people in your phone. You don't even gotta go randomly. You don't have to go think about it heavily. Next time they ask you to do something that you don't wanna do, say no. Say no. Actually, say hell no. Say it loud. Don't come back. Don't say nothing else. Say that. Literally get so comfortable with it, it rolls. No. No, I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to do something else. Thanks. No, I have literally left the group I was with on vacation. Okay, I was on vacation. I literally left and went on a whole different yacht because I wanted a different experience because I found a lady who spoke French when I was trying to book my yacht to go to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. And they was like, why would you go from the group? I don't owe you anything. I owe myself the freedom to be comfortable, to enjoy what I do, and I don't have to plan around you. You've been planning trips and planning outings and all of that. And I need you to start planning one thing for real. This is that hack I told you. You know what I mean by find your tribe? It's so easy for you to think it's one person. Y'all, it's you. All you got to do is find you. Literally take yourself out. You go out there, explore the world. Why are you waiting on people to see the things that you already have within you? You go out there, you go explore, you take that solo trip, you get out there and apply for that job in that foreign country that's going to take you away from all the people that you know. You do the scary thing. And as soon as you do that, you will find your people. They'll come. But until then, you have to be so comfortable with you that finding your tribe is an excess or a compliment to your life. But so many of y'all don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone either. Let's be honest. But if I had to be alone to be happy, I would. If I had to be alone to be okay, I would. Because the thing of the matter is, there are going to be people that will flock to you, flourish, love on you. But the other study I read, y'all, you only get 29 real people that you're going to meet, real friends in your life. And of those 29, only 6 of them are going to go the distance. So imagine how many people you have in your phone. I had 1,000+ contacts in mine. I don't know about you, but only 6 of them are going to go the distance. Why are you getting mad, upset, letting them ruin your day, your life, hold these grudges and anger and disappointment? Let them go so you can go and get to the dreams that you have. Because see, you spend all this time trying to find people who accept you the moment and the day and the hour that you choose to accept yourself. And you do it unabashedly, unrelentlessly, and unstoppably, you will be able to unlock the power that I'm talking about. Where you walk into rooms and people are like, oh, we know her. She's going to shut it down every time. You will be able to unlock doors that were always shut to you. Because the people that were in the room see the value that you bring because it emanates from you. But see, you've been waiting for some people to be around you and pour into you your whole life. Maybe you're the poorer. Maybe you're the poorer. Maybe you're meant to pour into all these people. And maybe the poorer doesn't get anything. Maybe you got to steep the tea too. Maybe you got to put all the mixins and the fixins in, but they are waiting for you to pour. Maybe you are the poorer. And if you're the poorer, then you find you. You're the tribe. You find you. And when you realize that you're the tribe, people are just waiting for you to lead. They're just waiting for you to lead. There are people literally waiting for you to be the you that you were supposed to be so that their light can also glow and shine and get there. So I want you to look to your left, to your right, up and down in the chat, and I want you to do 3 things for me. Find two people. It's all I'm telling you. 2 people and forge a real relationship, okay? Talk to a friend today that you just cherish and tell them. And 3rd, find you. What's you? Write it on paper. Love you guys. And I'm so happy that y'all are at the Blaze Summit. Have a wonderful, wonderful summit. And don't forget, if you find yourself, the tribe that I'm talking about, it doesn't even have to exist. You are it, my queen, my friend, my love. I love you guys. You got this. And do not forsake the people you can bless when you find yourself. Bye.